Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever wanted to bring your MongoDB data right into Power BI for analysis and visualization, today's tutorial is absolutely for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to connect MongoDB to Power BI using an ODBC driver, so you can unlock powerful reporting on your own MongoDB collections. Don't worry if you've never done this before. I'll walk you through each step, explain why we're doing it, and point out the little details that make everything come together seamlessly. Let's get started by jumping straight into Power BI. Now, before we can actually make the connection, there are a couple of requirements you need to have in place. The very first is installing MongoDB itself. You can use either the Community or the Enterprise Edition, depending on your needs and your setup. If you're just experimenting or running things locally, the Community Edition is more than enough. It's completely free and super easy to set up. This is essential because, of course, Power BI will need to pull data from a running MongoDB server. So make sure you've got MongoDB installed and running on your machine or on the server you plan to connect to. If you need a minute to sort that out, feel free to pause. Don't rush this step. Next, here's something important to know. Power BI doesn't natively understand how to talk to MongoDB. They speak different languages, so to make them communicate, we need a connector or a driver. This is where the ODBC driver comes into play. Think of it as a translator between Power BI and MongoDB. Two popular options for this are the CData MongoDB ODBC driver and the Simba MongoDB ODBC driver. Either one works well, so you can choose based on your preference or availability. Go ahead and download and install one of these drivers on your machine. Installing an ODBC driver is usually just a matter of running an installer and following the prompts, pretty painless. Once your driver is installed, the next step is configuring what's called a DSN, or data source name. The DSN is basically a saved connection setup that points to your specific MongoDB database. In the ODBC Data Source Administrator, you'll create a new DSN and enter relevant details like server address, port, database name, and any authentication information your MongoDB might need. Take your time here. This is how Power BI knows exactly where to find your data. If any details like authentication trip you up, double-check your MongoDB settings. Sometimes the connection requires a username and password, or you might just use your Windows credentials for simplicity. With your DSN set up, let's move back to Power BI and actually make the connection. Start from the home screen and look for the Get Data option. This is your gateway to pulling data from external sources. Click on it, and in the search box that appears, simply type ODBC. Select ODBC from the list, then hit Connect. At this point, Power BI will prompt you to pick the data source name you configured earlier. If you've got several DSNs set up, double-check that you're choosing the one that links to your MongoDB. After picking your DSN, Power BI will ask for your database credentials. You can enter your MongoDB username and password if required, or sometimes you might just use Windows credentials if your setup allows for it. Hit Connect and Power BI will work its magic. You'll see your MongoDB tables show up, and from here you can select the collections or data you want to visualize and start building your reports. And that's it, you're all set. Bringing MongoDB data into Power BI can seem tricky at first, but once you break it down, it's just a matter of getting the right connector and walking through the setup. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more practical guides. If you have any questions, or if you run into any snags during setup, drop a comment below and I'll help you out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.